Hi guys, thank you for joining my video. So today I'll be showing you how to make this shoulder top, and I'll be doing a demo. I'll be demonstrating how I got this top, and it's very easy and beginner friendly. So I'll be using this white yarn. You can use any yarn of your choice. I'll be doubling my yarn as usual, and I'll be using a 3.5mm crochet hook. You can use any hook size recommended for your yarn. So I'm going to make a slip knot, and for the foundation chain, we are going to start from here and go all the way up and increase. So we are going to be making this top in two parts, and then we join it. So we join it with a single crochet over here. So for the foundation chain, I did about 48 stitches for my foundation chain, plus an additional 2, which was 50. This is your foundation chain. So whatever length you choose is how this part of the top is going to look like. So you have to choose that part carefully. So I did 15, and I'm going to add an additional 2. So I'm doing a demo of this top. So you're going to yarn over and then into the 15 chain. So into the third chain from the hook 1, 2, 3, you're going to insert your hook in there and make a half double crochet. So for a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, and then pull through and pull through all 3 loops. So you're going to need a stitch marker for this one also. So you're going to count 5 stitches up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you mark the 5th stitch. So that's the effect we have here at the edge. So go ahead and make half double crochets all the way down to where you marked, and I'll meet you when you get there. So depending on how long or short you want your top to be, you can make your foundation chain based on that, and you build up on the width eventually. So I'm done with my half double crochet, and I've gotten to where I marked with a stitch marker. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker, and I'm going to go in there with a single crochet. So for a single crochet, insert your hook, pull through and pull through all 2. So go ahead and insert single crochet into the last 5 stitches at the end. So this is the base of our top. So chain up 1, turn your work, and into the very first chain here you're going to make another single crochet. So you're going to make single crochets at the single crochet place. So you've made the first one, and now you're going to go into the back loop here and make a single crochet. So this is our second single crochet, third, fourth, and fifth. So it's only at the beginning and at the end of the projects that we are going to go into both stitches. Apart from that, we're going to go into the back loop. So you place your stitch marker back, and now you're going to switch to a half double crochet into the back loop. So you're working into the back loop only, except for the beginning and the end of each row. So I'm at the top, I'm at the end. Okay, I'm not really at the I'm left with 2 stitches more. So 1, and then we have the last stitch. So for the last stitch, we're going to go into the 2 loops with both half double crochet, and now we're going to start increasing right away so that we can build up. So we're going to insert another half double crochet into the same space, chain up 2. So for the half double crochets, you chain up 2 before you turn your work, and for the single crochet, you chain up 1 before you turn your work. So you turn your work and you make half double crochets all the way down into the back loop. So at the beginning of the row, you go into the first loop, and then the rest you go into the back loop. So go ahead and go all the way down, and I'll meet you when you get to your marked place where we put in single crochets. So where I marked with a stitch mark, I'm going to remove my stitch marker and I'm going to go in there with a single crochet into the back loop. Don't forget to go into the back loop. And when you get here, I'm going to go into both loops. Chain up one, turn your work, go into both loops, and then you start going to the back loop. So you place your stitch marker back and you repeat this so you keep on increasing each time you get to the top. So go ahead and make half double crochets till you get to the top, and I'll show you what to do next. So I'm at the end and I'm going to insert my half double crochet into the last stitch, and I'm going to insert another one to increase. Chain up 2, and then I'll go all the way down. So go ahead and repeat these till you get to your desired length. You put it against your body to see if it fits, then we'll continue with this part. So it's basically the same thing. Repeat till you get to this part. So I'll count the number of stitches and I'll let you know, and while we are on that, I'll make I'll make more rows so that I can be able to demonstrate this part to you guys. So I'm back and this is what it looks like. I just did a few more rows. So for this front panel, I did 36 rows before we start doing this part. Yes, I did 36 rows. So you have to make your desired number of rows, and then when you put it against your body and it's almost to your shoulder, you stop increasing, and then you make 3 rows of no increase. So that's what we are going to do right now. We're going to make 3 rows of no increase, and that's how we're going to do it. So until you're done, and then so we're going to chain up 2 and go down with a normal. I forgot to go into the back loop. Go down with a normal half double crochet. So go ahead and go down with a normal half double crochet. So I'll meet you when I'm back up here to show you what to do. So I'm at the end of this row and I'm going to go into both loops with a half double crochet. So we are not going to increase again. I'm just going to chain up 2, turn your work, and then go back down with a half double crochet. Don't forget to always go into the back loop after the first chain from the hook. So go back down again with a normal half double crochet without increasing. So that leaves us with 3 rows. So I'm going to finish this up and come all the way back up here to show you what to do next. So I'm at the end of this row. So we are not going to increase again, and then we are going to be taking care of this part. So we are going to chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus an additional 2, and into the third chain. So into the third chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, you're going to go in there with a half double crochet. You're going to go all the way down with your half double crochet. So when you get to this part, you're going to make a slip stitch, and then you're going to make 2 single crochets into this space. So 1 and then 2, and then you turn your work, and then you make a half double crochet into the very first half double crochet for the arm, and then you make half double crochet so you go to the top, chain up 2 again and come back down, then coming down for the last time. So you can end here depending on how thick you want your top to be. So but I'm going back down with a half double crochet. So you make a slip stitch, chain up one, and cut off your work. So this is it. This is our top. So at the beginning, you remember we chained I chained 15 for my foundation chain, but then I made you guys chain 50 for your foundation chain, and then you went on to the third chain from the hook, leaving you with 48 stitches. So you're going to count the number of stitches here up to the 48th stitch, and then you're going to cut off your yarn and place your hook, your yarn over there. So mine will be 15 down, so I'll count 15 stitches down, and I'll insert my hook in here. So I'm not going to cut off my yarn, but I'm going to leave an allowance, and then I'm going to count. So this is 5 because because the last 5 stitches are always a single crochet. So this is the 5th one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, making it 15. So I'm going to insert my hook into the 16th chain, and then I'm going to pull through. And fasten off. Then I'm going to make a direct half double crochet into the 15th chain, like so, and then you make a half double crochet into the back loop. So you're trying to achieve this side after the arm. So I did about 1 2 3 4. I did 4 of that number of rows. So it's simple. You reattach your yarn and then you repeat the same thing, but for this side we do not increase. You're going to be, when you get to the top, you don't insert 2 half double crochets inside the stitch. You just insert only 1 half double crochet. We don't want to increase for this side. So go ahead and then repeat the same thing and make your single crochets when you get to the top, and then when I get here I'll show you what I mean by we do not increase. So I'm back and I'm left with the last stitch. So I'm going to go into both loops with a half double crochet, chain up 2, and go back down with a half double crochet. Don't forget to go into the back loop from the 2nd stitch. So I'm going to end here. So you're not going to increase. So you make about 4 of these, making it 8 over here, and then you have your top. So go ahead and then you do this, and then you do a second panel for this, and then you join the 2 panels and you join with a single crochet. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is super easy and simple to make, and if you want an actual video of me doing the whole thing, please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to do that for you. So go ahead and make 2 panels and then join them with a single crochet, just like how I joined mine with a single crochet over here. And for the arm, you join them with your stitch marker. So I joined them in a way that you can't tell. So you just use a stitch marker to do as if you're sewing, then join them. So yeah, that's it for today, guys.